premise. Ang sinasabi ko mula't-mula pa, yung pinag-uusapan ninyo yung maps and indicators coming from the Argus. Okay? Yun ang basis ng replacement cost. Okay? Ito yung spot market ninyo, itong trading floor ninyo. Ang sinasabi ko, after 2 weeks pa lang, and considering na meron pa kayong 46 days and 53 days for diesel and gasoline respectively, kumulekta na ng 3 billion, kumita na ng 3 billion pesos per day, which was bankrolled by the people themselves. This is the irony. Ngayon, ano yung role ninyo in the period of emergency and national interest is involved already? Ba't ang pinag-uusapan pa natin replacement cost na kagad? Ito muna ang sagutin ninyo. Is it reasonable? Is this reasonable? In 2 weeks' time?
Mr. Chair, again, it's a matter of perspective. When the law says that we may direct the operation, we have to be mindful of again, on price, we have to be mindful of allowing the oil company to be able to replace it on a weekly basis.
Okay. Isara natin ang argumento. Did you check the oil companies? Kinuha nyo yung document? Kanino la binili? Makikita nyo ba kung magkano binili? Did you check that? Have you done that?
Not in that
paano mo sasabihin ngayon? Katungkulan nyo ngayon. If you are screening, if you are monitoring, okay, sabihin na natin replacement cost. Ali kayo mga kaibigan. Pwede nyo bandalin yung inyong mga ICPO. Tingnan natin kung saan nyo binili. Binili natin kay ganito. Ito po yung presyo. Ganito. At least chinek natin. Now, I am asking you, nag-check, sabi nyo, hindi. So, ano yung monitoring? This is the frustration, Mr. Chair. Salamat po.
Mr. Chair.
Senator, Mr. Balbuena, you want to interject?
Ba't ka aalis kung frustrated ka? Wala kang sagot na nakuha. Ha? Bakit ayaw? Kanina pang ilang oras na tayo dito, wala pa rin
Mr.
sagot.
Chair.
So go ahead.
Opo, malinaw dun sa na inventaryo pa lang nila yung
They can provide the details kasi some of them are still under negotiations. But every time I get somebody that can say that they have something from Kazakhstan, they have something from Russia, they have something from Japan, binabato ko lang po dun sa group nila.
So sino ngayon ang head of the
si Yusek
government-to-government negotiations?
Yusek Sales and the secretary with PNOC EC. And
PNOC is here. Can PNOC answer that? Gusto namin malaman ngayon, ano na yung naka-line up? No? At sino ang in charge for government? Kung sinasabi kasi ng private sector, gobyerno na lang ang pag-asa natin, sino ngayon ang gumagawa ng hakbang? At mayroon na bang nakalatag?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. So far, the PNOC is coordinating with the Indian government. That is the most advanced India government in India. That's I think the most advanced negotiation that is being conducted. And I think this morning they are talking with the U.S. Embassy regarding the possible supply of POS, Mr. Chair.
Dalawa lang?
There are other countries that being looked into, but I don't think the negotiations are.
Don't we need to negotiate with everyone who has, sabi nga, strategic petroleum reserves as of this point?
Yes, we are looking into that, Mr. Chair.
Pero dalawa pa lang kausap niyo.
In the meantime, sir, only two.
Can Yusek Sales is not here, no? Can before the committee ends, please submit before the hearing ends, submit to the committee kung ano yung mga nini-negotiate na ng DOE because we want to be assured na merong negotiation. Baka these are just lip service or we want to be assured. Yun ang aking punto.
Mr. Chair, we've been constantly sending endorsements to the embassies of the supplier countries, and the natural tendency that we've observed is that these embassies still endorses to the private sectors, the suppliers in their country. So what were closed by PNOC is in fact through the Japan engagement, but the actual supplier was a private supplier. Now, what they did is it's easy to facilitate if like you use Vitol, Trifigura, but in any case, if there's an issue, we always go to the embassy to seek
But to date, after
facilitation.
26 days, meron na bang successful
Yes.
G2G
Yes,
negotiation?
Mr.
What are those?
2 contracts, around 22 million liters of diesel. Soon to arrive, March, this Saturday.
22 million liters will last us how many days?
If no supply at all, that will just be around one day supply.
22 million
23
liters
opo,
is
mga-
only one, correct, it's
Yeah,
only
yeah.
1 day. No? So,
Yes, but if it's
extend mo
totally
yung
dry.
60 days to 61 days.
But it, you know, Mr. Chair, it's around 132,000 barrels at $200 per barrel.
So, ano yung mga na-successful negotiation?
But ito yung confirmed.
This is itong from
Yeah.
Japan. This is from Japan?
Yeah, but I think PNOC has not stopped. So mas maganda siguro, Mr.
And
Chair,
then
that
kanina
they can
nasabi ni
submit.
Mr. Nepomuceno from Russia, I think I heard that that's also
Yes, so there's now a
G2G?
notification to us from Petron, and that's around 700, more or less
And that's also G2G
755,000 barrels. This one, they tried to approach us, but it appears that they were able to get the supply directly.
Hindi,
Yeah.
the point I'm trying to make, Director Rino, kasi sinasabi na ng private sector, kailangan namin ng tulong.
Yeah.
No? So hinahanap ko anong tulong ang ginagawa ng DOE at PNOC.
Yeah.
Yun ang aking punto.
Yeah.
No? Kaya parang wala akong nakikitang nakalatag na gagawin ng gobyerno para magkaroon tayo ng additional supply. No? Lahat ito mga plano pa lang, nag-send out tayo ng letters. I want to see firm
Yeah.
negotiations or advanced negotiations.
Mr. Chair, what we've done in the past 2 weeks until this week is to tabulate all the different types of contract status. For example, there is those with issues, a few of them, and those with contracted without issues, lots of them now. So, and then for contracting, and today we have the second endorsement was given to the embassies.
So if you compute all of those you mentioned, how many additional supply are we going to get with all of those G2G negotiations?
For contracted without issues, for example, on May, around May deliveries, we have diesel supply of an additional 23 days without issues. Without
Additional.
issues. Opo.
So
New entry.
confirm na ito. Additional
for now,
to.
these are considered without issues as reported by
Yes.
the oil companies. Without issues.
No,
So,
this is G2G. This is their G2G
Hindi
negotiations.
po. Diretso po yan sa mga suppliers, private suppliers. Backup lang ho ang DOE kasi yung pinapatutukan ni Secretary is any of those that be transferred to the with issues, inuuna kaagad sa mga embassies. So, may summary ho kami palagi and very few of them ang may issues.
But itong sinasabi yung without issues are contracted by the oil companies.
Oh, of course. Bulk of them are contracted by the private
Yun,
sector. pa rin.
ang gusto ko, contracted or negotiated by government.
Okay.
Kasi yun ang sinasabi
Yeah.
nila eh.
Yeah.
No, na kailangan namin ng tulong. Ang gusto ko malaman, anong tulong ang ginagawa ng gobyerno? Yun ang gusto ko malaman.
Mr. Chair, sino ba ang lead? DOE,
Si- DOE.
PNOC? Yes. So, maybe, kasi it's been minutes, no?
Yeah.
Several minutes, pinoprobe kayo ng chair. Simple. What G2G ongoing negotiations or contracted service supply has the DOE, PNOC generated, and where are you in the status of talks? Yun
Kasi ang dulo
Yeah.
nito, Madam, what I'm trying to make is, magkano ba ang na-secure ng gobyerno
Yes.
through a G2G
Yes.
arrangement. Because if the private sector is saying that di na namin kaya, kailangan namin ng tulong ng gobyerno, ano na ang nagawa ng gobyerno?
Yes.
Para meron kami as consumers, constituents, kampante kami na merong naka-line up na ginawa ng gobyerno. That is the point I'm trying to make. Pero I'm getting very vague answers.
Kung vague yung answers po nyo, paki-clarify. And we're asking now the DOE and PNOC. Pakisagot po, on your level, kung anong alam nyo na G2G negotiations and firm contracts and dates of delivery and volume. Thank you.
For the G2G negotiations, there is none finalized yet. But for the transaction with the private sector, the PNOC EC has already ordered at least one batch for this. I think it will come this week or next week.
Sagutin po muna sana yung sa chair. Government to government, nababasa rin naman sa balita, sinasabi daw ng crisis committee, maraming ahensya ng gobyerno, no, sa press release, no? Press release. Gaya ng sinabi namin nung unang hearing, ayaw namin makakita lang ng curated PowerPoints or press release. Humiling na po ng tulong ang pribadong sektor. Nandito po ang DOE at ang PNOC at lahat ng ahensya represented. Meron na ba hong nagaganap na pag-uusap na government to government? Ano yung status po ng pag-uusap? Ano ang firm contracts na kung meron at kung wala pa, nasan estado na po ang pag-uusap? May we hear from DOE and from PNOC. Thank you.
For the DOE, the strategy is for us to help the private companies, considering that if they need representation from the Philippine government, that's where we come in. So parang we back them up. So minsan they experience something that there's an export ban, as mentioned, then we come in and make representations. The reason also is on the practical end, the government does not have the storage facilities on their own. So if we're able to get something as well, we will utilize the partnership with the private sector for that aspect also.
Okay naman yun. And we appreciate DOE for taking a proactive stance so that we won't belabor this topic. Wala si Sexales, but before the hearing ends, submit to this committee kung ano yung mga naka-line up na G2G negotiations, whether G to private negotiation to help them, but all initiated by government. Because the message I'm getting from our oil companies, kailangan nila ng tulong. And this is where relationship will come in. Yun ang aking punto, no, to assure supply. All right? So, para hindi tayo paikot-ikot. And ang message ko sa DOE and PNOC, wag na kayo matulog. Wag na kayo matulog. Correct. Wag na kayo matulog. Kasi nasa inyo na, humingi sila ng tulong sa inyo eh. No? So, kailangan na talagang mag-double time tayo dito. Kasi kung sinasabi nga ng oil company, sirap kami, then it's up to government to move. No? But like I said, 60 days will fly by so fast. Kung hindi tayo magsisecure ngayon, pagdating ng panahon, problema tayong malaki.
Mr. Chair, we would like to discuss this again with the private sector because their report seems to be conflicting also what of their statement.
We won't discuss that here. No? Kayo nang,
Yes, we will be discussing that.
That's your job to discuss with them. No?
For
Kami, we're
example,
looking for solutions. No? To debate whatever they discuss with you is your job. And trabaho ng committee is look for solution and recommend. No? So, I'll leave that to you. All right? So, with that, we'll go to the second round. And by...
Yes.
Okay. Senator...
Salamat, Chair. Ako po ang pinakamahirap ang kalagayan dito eh. Hindi ko malaman paano ko makapagpa-participate kung ang pinag-uusapan ang laki-laki na ng problema. Ang sinasabi ko naman, merong recourse kasi kamukha nung ibinigay kong mga slides. Kung paniniwalaan po ninyo yung mga data na yon, wala tayong pinag-uusapan ngayon eh. Yun ang problema eh. Ang isa pong irony, Mr. Chair, yung binanggit ng aking kumare, yung replacement cost. Okay? So, gusto kong balikan yun. I want to belabor that kasi yung pong nakaraang hearing natin last Tuesday, maliwanag po na sabi ninyo, DOE, meron tayong 46 days for diesel at that time. Tuesday po ito. Sa kerosene naman, meron tayong 53 days. Ang pinag-uusapan natin doon, after 15 days, mula nung sabihin ng Pangulo na meron tayong 50 to 60 days inventory, biglang pumalo sa 110 pesos per liter. Ngayon, sabi nyo kanina, meron kayong monitoring function under RA 8479. Pwede rin yung gamitin yung EO 839. Meron kayong pwedeng gawin na mag-issue ng show-cause order. Ano po yung una nyong ginawa? Tinignan nyo ba kung anong basis nung 110? Iyon po yung gusto kong balikan eh. O bigla na lang kayong naniwala, hindi kayo nag-validate. Dati po nilang inventaryo yun eh. Paano po magiging 110 from 55? So kung ginamit po ninyo yung tungkulin nyo under the law, like kayo nagmo-monitor, ini-screen ninyo lahat, did you ask them to present, for example, documents na to validate na kailangan 110 na per liter? Kinuha nyo ba yung mga dokumento sa kanila na bumili na ba on the replacement cost ang basis? Paano po nangyari yun? Inventaryo po ang pinag-uusapan natin. Wala pa naman eh. Ang problema kasi sa replacement cost kasi, Mr. Chair, kahit na wala pa yung ibibili nila sa susunod na kanilang pagbili, ay dapat nandun na yung cost na dinidictate nung Argus at saka nung MAPS. Yun ang problema eh. Ito pong replacement cost, Mr. Chair, konektado po doon sa sinasabi nating rackets and feathers irony. Ano po ibig sabihin nun? Ito pong rackets and feathers irony focuses on the asymmetry of pricing. Where prices shoot like rockets when the global prices rise, but they fall like feathers when they drop. Ganun po eh. Sino po yung tinatamaan, di ba? Yung taong bayan. Can you explain that? Paano po naging 110 nang hindi nyo man lang nababalidate? Oh.
Thank you very much. I mentioned to the director of the Oil Industry Management Bureau is to submit how the OIMB does its monitoring. But to answer it precisely, we can
Hindi
have...
po, after 2 weeks, naging 110. So did you confirm that? Did you validate that na talagang bumili sila at 110 pesos per liter? O ginamit pa lang nila yung kanilang inventory because at that time, meron pa silang 46 days for diesel and 53 days for gasoline.
Mr. Chair, because we always have the cyclic differential cost
Mahihirapan ka dyan
application.
pagka dyan ka tumira eh. Ganito sinasabi ko, meron pa silang inventaryo.
Yeah.
You take note, 46 days pa. Last hearing ito eh. Ibig sabihin, andun pa yung binili nila sa dating
Correct.
presyo. Ngayon, after 2 weeks, bigla nilang sumirit. Sabi nga nila.
Yeah.
110. Na ngayon, nag-a-average na ng 126. Paano nyo minonitor? Paano nyo binalidate na totoo yun? Samantalang ang ginagamit pa nila ay inventaryo pa nila na binili doon sa dating presyo.
Mr. Chair, because basically it's like saying that the diesel we consume is around 33 million liters per day. So mga 7 days po yan at pag yan ho ang nabenta, they always,
Hindi nga.
the industry always...
After 2 weeks ba, naubos na yung kagad ng inventaryo? 45?
Hindi, yung dumadating pagka next week,
Hindi, teka mo, ang puntahan muna natin yung inventaryo nila. After 2 weeks ba naubos ang inventaryo? Is that the assumption of DOE?
no, it's
O
around
yun pala,
7 days.
saan binasa yung 110? That is the question.
So, Mr. Chair, because they have to replenish again the 7 days,
Yusek, hindi ka director. After 2 weeks, nandun pa yung inventaryo. Yes. Okay. Pero after 2 weeks, 110 na nga ang ginamit eh. So, inventaryo pa rin ang ginamit. How did you justify that?
because, Mr. Chair, yung binenta kasi na yun will have to be replaced right after next week. So, kinolekta ho yung amount.
So, ang nangyari, ang nag-finance ang taong bayan. Hindi, sabihin mo, hindi yung...
That's the way.
Ulitin mo, yung sinabi mo.
So,
Hindi, ulitin mo yung sinabi mo.
yes, it's really
Hindi, yung exactly.
passed on to
Oh, yan na nga
the
eh.
consumers.
Eh, paano yung mga shareholders nila? Hindi sila gumagalaw? Ang taong bayan ang nagkakapitalize sa atin? Nandun pa yung inventaryo eh. Ito yung problema. Ngayon, hindi nyo ginagamit yung sinasabi ng batas na in periods of emergency, kayo ang gagawa ng paraan eh. As a matter of fact, pwede nyo i-take over eh. Hindi naman yun ang sinasuggest ng committee ito eh. We're all finding solutions to this. Pero itong mga questions nito, kasimple lang, hindi nyo man kayang sagutin. Mr. Chair, we would like to clarify that we are not here to dispute the business models of our oil companies. As a matter of fact, we are thankful for their sacrifices for this country. Kaya lang, it would appear that the business models are no longer responding to the crisis kung paniniwalaan natin yung binabanggit ninyong problema kinakarap natin. But until and unless we're able to validate yung data na pinreset ko kanina, we're almost 4 hours now since 10 o'clock in the morning, eh pwede nga yung vessel to tank eh. Gamitin nyo siguro Panamax vessel. Ang ano niyan siguro is about 100,000 metric tons per container. O wala man nagbabalidate po, Mr. Chair. Para sana uwi na lang ako. If you prove me wrong, halimbawa, mali yung nakuha kong information, so magsosorry na lang ako, Mr. Chair. Pwede naman ako magsorry kung mali eh. Hindi na habulin ko na lang yung tao ko, yung kaibigan ko na nagsabi sa akin ng gano'n. Bakit mo sinabi ito? Mali pala. Kasi gusto ko lang makatulong talaga eh. I wanted to be wrong kung mali talaga. But you have to prove me wrong. Government to government, hindi nga dapat mangyari yung pumunta nga. Andun nga yung tangke, yung mga tangke ng 2 refineries. Rotterdam refineries produces, I think, 1.2 billion barrels, per day. At nandun ang kanilang tangke sa Singapore. Petronas also, andun ang tangke nila. Ayun po yung kanilang presyo. No, nobody is reacting to this. Pinag-uusapan natin yung problema at ang mga measures na gagawin natin without even going back and checking whether those data are valid or not. So, paano yung replacement cost? I already told you, kung papayagan natin yon after 3 weeks or after 2 weeks, 3 billion pesos per day. Did you check this? You say?
Okay.
No, did you check that it's 3 billion pesos per day ang income? Pireset ko kanina.
But the collection this week was also used to purchase the level, even higher level of products.
Kinuha mo na kagad kasi dapat sana there should be a point where the replacement cost should begin. Saan ba magsisimula? The inventory should end where the replacement cost should begin. Ang nangyayari, ito nga, binil nyo na kagad ang taong bayan, 110 kagad, 2 weeks, nandun pa ang binenta ninyo, sarili nyong inventaryo. So, it is the public, it is the poor public. Ayan si Mr. Boss, ano ang pangalan mo? Si Mr. Balbuena kanina pa naglulupasay. So,
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, we're not saying that that is right in the business the way it's
But
now
you are not
deregulated.
answering my
The-
question, Director. Sagutin mo muna Is the 3 billion pesos per day? 1 month lang ito So per day ito, 3 billion.
Yes, Mr. Chair. If the perspective, because it's a matter of perspective, if the perspective is to ensure that the 7 days used up this week will be replaced by next week immediately, then the oil company has to collect that level of collection to be able to purchase the 7 days replacement. So we can always go back to the 45 to 50 days supply. But if the perspective, again, if the perspective is you want to use up the 53 before you replace it, and that is very dangerous, then I think we can exhaust the 53 at that lower price. But the problem is if they're gone and the collection is very low, you can no longer replace the 53 days. So it's really, that's how they're explaining also on Caltex was also explaining that in the same way.
No, but
we're not saying,
you're proceeding from the wrong premise. Ang sinasabi ko mulat mula pa, ang pinag-uusapan ninyo yung maps and indicators coming from the Argus. Okay? Yun ang basis ng replacement cost. Okay? Ito yung spot market ninyo, ito yung trading floor ninyo. Ang sinasabi ko, after 2 weeks pa lang, and considering na meron pa kayong 46 days and 53 days for diesel and gasoline respectively, kumulekta na ng 3 billion, kumita na ng 3 billion pesos per day, which was bankrolled by the people themselves. This is the irony. Ngayon, ano yung role ninyo in the period of emergency and national interest is involved already? Ba't ang pinag-uusapan pa natin replacement cost na kagad? Ito muna ang sagutin ninyo. Is it reasonable? Is this reasonable? In 2 weeks' time?
Mr. Chair, again, it's a matter of perspective. When the law says that we may direct the operation, we have to be mindful of again, on price, we have to be mindful of allowing the oil company to be able to replace it on a weekly basis.
Okay. Isara natin ang argumento. Did you check the oil companies? Kinuha nyo yung document? Kanino la binili? Makikita nyo ba kung magkano binili? Did you check that? Have you done that?
Not in that
Paano mo sasabihin ngayon? Katungkulan nyo ngayon. If you are screening, if you are monitoring, okay, sabihin na natin replacement cost. Ali kayo mga kaibigan. Pwede nyo bandalin yung inyong mga ICPO. Tingnan natin kung saan nyo binili. Binili natin kay ganito. Ito po yung presyo. Ganito. At least chinek natin. Now I am asking you, nag-check, sabi nyo hindi. So ano yung monitoring? This is the frustration, Mr. Chair. Salamat po.
Mr. Chair.
Senator, Mr. Balbuena, you want to interject?
Ba't ka aalis kung frustrated ka? Wala kang sagot na nakuha. Ha? Bakit ayaw? Kanina pang ilang oras na tayo dito, wala pa rin
Mr.
sagot.
Chair.
So go ahead.
Opo, malinaw dun sa na inventaryo pa lang nila yung